Hi, my name is Rashaan Zeal. I'm an actor, singer, creative. The majority of my adult life, I served in the United States Navy. Let me explore my acting and singing because of the opportunities that it afforded me. Some of my biggest influences with music, I'm an 80s baby, so a lot of old school R&B. My very first introduction into music was where I can remember was, and having my own CD, was Tracy Chapman's first album, and that kind of allowed me to explore my voice and vocals and in different capacities. I just don't feel like I'm strictly R&B. Once I learned about her and the way that she crafted her music, it was intriguing to me. Well, my roots are R&B, but I've been heavily influenced by like alternative bands like Red Hot Chili Peppers and Green Day. But I think indie rock would probably be something that I would love to explore. You summed it up in a dream album. It will probably be Tracy Chapman's first album. I think acting has always been something I've always done as a kid. I don't know, I guess comedy started out like Saved by the Bell. You know, I always wished I was one of those kids. My love started there, then it was like Boys in the Hood with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Lawrence Fishburne. I always wanted to be a part of that dynamic. There's a lot of those, but my top three, number one favorite movie is Closer with Julia Roberts. It was a departure from what she normally is known for, you know, romantic comedies and stuff. I just love that. Really showed me what acting really is. I do like Menace to Society. It's probably my second favorite. Those will probably be my top two. It's too many to list other than that. Well, there are a lot, but I think the biggest thing that I got advised on with my agent was to stay working so that I could feed into my artistry. And that's what the Navy allowed me to do as far as being able to put money into myself and not worry about the next gig. You know, I can invest in my acting, my training, vocals. So I think that was the best advisement from him. But the obstacles are, there aren't a lot of roles for black actors. So you definitely have to be willing to put your stuff out there to audition for roles who aren't written for us.
Sing a song, we're alone, hang you down, tell me what it's all about.
Well, this song was written after I lost well, we call them shipmates in the Navy. He committed suicide. I've had so much loss in my time in the Navy as far as friends who committed suicide. At the time of this recording, it's Memorial Day weekend, so it's been at the top of my psyche and thought process this year, especially losing my brother. And I just wanted to use my little platform in some way to give back, to recognize what veterans really need attention on.
Tell me all your feelings, I'm in, weigh you down, tell me what it's all about.
I did have a producer that helped me with this song, but this song, like I said, was heavily inspired by a song that Tracy Chapman wrote called Behind the Wall. And I just felt like I wanted the song to be a conversation that I would have given to my friend to let him know that, you know, I was here. And so I felt like music would have took away from that. And, you know, as I've listened to it in the studio and everything, I felt like it just was more impactful without music. Insanity was a song I wrote that I'm really proud of. appreciate. I wrote the melody from start to finish. You know, I did help have assistance on the music production, but I wanted it, back when it was written, it was like with the heavy, what they call crunk and B, where you had like a hip hop beat. I had a singer that laid the vocals over it. The song was initially written as a ballad, but then I heard that beat. I just was like, I gotta rework it to kind of fit this beat, which I did. Video captured everything that I hoped would be conveyed to the public once they saw it. I hope that in some way that, you know, as I make traction in the world, I feel like I'm getting my second wind after the Navy. I hope that I can be a beacon of anything is possible. All dreams do come true. You just really have to put in the work and just have people who believe in you to feed on that hunger to keep you inspired and motivated.